What is going on, guys? It's your guy Unknown, and we are back in another commentary. And this isn't a random, normal commentary like just the average. First, I want to say in the background, you guys are seeing some Battlefield 3, and if you guys don't know, it was actually free for what? I don't know how long it's free. I think it's till later on this week. I don't know if it's today, Wednesday, or Friday. It's one of those days. But yeah, I'm actually going to be making a commentary about it, but I originally had Battlefield 3 since October, and I got it from the Humble Bundle from a friend. But anyways, let's get on to the commentary. So as you can tell by my voice, first, it's 1 in the morning, so that's why my voice kind of sounds like this. And 2, I lost all my stuff off my computer. Now, for all the people that's about to say, you should have backed your crap up, it's your fault, blah, 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 here's how my setup works. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, which I use for Windows 7, 260 gigs, which I use for Mac OS X Mavericks, which is Mac OS 10, and then I use a 3 terabyte exclusively for installing games, keeping my pictures, keeping YouTube stuff. Like, the main thing that I had on it was YouTube stuff. Like, I had my outros, I had thumbnails. Like, when I make a video, I actually like save it in the thing, so I'll keep the raw video. Sometimes I'll delete it, and then, like, say for the month of May, I would actually have the video, and then I would have the thumbnail. So basically the thumbnail and the videos together, and that's how it separates. So it would be easy for me to find out everything. So it was kind of good. It was kind of cool. So I wasn't really mad about it, and it was a good system for me. It was working out. And then I had a boot issue where I couldn't even boot into Windows 7. I could boot into Mac perfectly, which is weird, but I couldn't even boot into Windows 7. And then if I couldn't even use anything. I tried to use the mouse, couldn't. Try to use the keyboard. Yeah, nothing worked, but it worked on the Mac. But it was hard for me to boot into Windows 7. Like, it took a few tries. Like, it took about average anywhere between 5 and 10 tries before I would get it working. And then, like, after that, it could have taken 5 or 10 more tries. So I was kind of forced to reinstall Windows 7, and I made sure, like, when you're going into the repair your computer option, if you go into system image restore and you're going to select your image, you can actually open programs, not like main programs like Photoshop and all that, but you can open like Windows programs. So what I was just doing was I was moving all my main files, my important stuff, so documents, photos, stuff like that, and music, which I had about 30 gigs of music, so that I had over at least 50 hours of music. And yeah, so I put that onto the hard drive, and then when I tried to install Windows 7, I had to burn about 2 or 3 different DVDs because my original disc didn't work, and then my friend's disc didn't work. So I was like, all right, let me just burn one from the internet. So in my opinion, if you burn something but you already have a legal copy, it's not piracy to me. Like, if I download a copy of Command & Conquer, which I actually had the complete edition, and I still have the product keys, I just don't have the disc, it doesn't count to piracy to me, and I think it just shouldn't count as piracy in general. So when I was trying to install Windows 7 on my copies, I kept getting an error trying to install on my 1 terabyte, and it just wouldn't let me. And I kind of got pissed because I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? After 3rd different DVD Windows 7, I installed Windows 7 Professional again, and I was like, okay, cool. I actually make 2 accounts for Windows 7, one for like the gaming account, and then one for like normal crap, so I can have everything split up. In my opinion, it's easier. It's easier to manage all the files and not get them mixed up on my side. And then there's a normal guest. So crazy. When I boot into Windows 7, I already had my motherboard, drivers, and I had everything on the 3 terabyte. So I was like, all right, let me go to 3 terabyte and just like drag everything to the desktop and open them up. When I go to the computer where it shows you all the hard drives, I see 2.72 terabytes free, which kind of bothered me because I had, last I checked, it was about 1.8 terabytes free, and I knew that there was something wrong. So when I opened it, there was nothing there, and I switched over to the Mac, because the other day I was on Mac and I was editing, and I had my outro, I had my game clips, I had even the audio stored on the external. So I was like, okay, let me go onto the Mac. It's not there. I opened a file that I didn't render out because I didn't have the time to render it. So what I did was I saved it, and I was going to come back and render it after I installed Windows 7. I come to it, none of the files are there. And that's because all the files were stored on my external hard drive. So I'm kind of pissed. I have nothing. I lost all my YouTube stuff. All thumbnails I had. My outro, so I'm gonna have to try and get a way to get that again. I might just download it from one of my videos and then just do it from there, but I'm just kind of upset that I lost everything. I lost my personal pictures that I liked, me as a kid and such. Music, it's not a big deal because they're all stored on Google Play because it's synced with my phone. So if I upload a song onto Google Play, it goes straight to my phone. Now documents, it was a 50-50 thing. I normally use Google Drive, but the main thing I focus about is just losing everything on the YouTube side. Like losing everything on YouTube and losing all my games. Like I actually was going to record a new episode of Remember Me. I was getting ready to record that, and I was like, okay, finally I can record about 4 episodes, but I couldn't boot, and now I can't even finish the series because I don't have the game save, which at the time Razer Game Booster, it didn't detect the Remember Me game save, so I can't take that game save and use it now, which I use Razer's Game Booster because I like the cloud save feature and then like other stuff about it. So I'm kind of screwed over, and I still haven't bought Windows 7. I still haven't bought Watch Dogs, but I have the app on my iPads, and the app's not even bad. I like it. I'm still deciding if I should get Watch Dogs. There was a bunch of hype. The campaign seems decently long, but I don't know. They need to fix a bunch of stuff with multiplayer. So I think I might wait another week before I get it. Who knows? But yeah, I'm sorry about the crappy thumbnail if it is crappy, but I gotta go through a lot of stuff just to get all my stuff back. But I think I'm just gonna store everything on the Mac. Like any graphic design definitely will be on the Mac, like my outro and my intro. Like you guys won't even see an intro anymore unless I get a new one, sadly. And I don't know about getting a new one or making a new one, so oh well. I really don't think there's nothing else to talk about. Hopefully I will have out something actually new that's not a commentary or whatever. I'll probably have something out next week, hopefully, because I don't know, this is just bothering me. But in this last minute, let's just talk about quickly something that just came to my head. I just remembered I have Happy Wars, the beta version, on my Steam account, so I will probably download that. And then this coming Wednesday, Defiance is going to be free to play. I had it on the PlayStation 3, so I just might do that. So those are 2 games I could probably record. And yeah, but sadly I can't. Yeah, normally I would end the video at 9 minute 30 seconds or 10 minutes and add the outro, but who knows. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, then like the video. If you didn't like the video, then dislike the video, and tell me what I can do to improve my videos. And if you actually really love me, then subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all, my unknown subscribers, unknown viewers, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios.